What's going on, you guys? This is Dementia Scott back at you once again with a brand new ranking video, and today we're going to be talking about Wesley Snipes and all three of his Blade films, from least to the best. So let's talk about it. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to this channel and you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos if you like what you see. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram with the same name as usual, Dimension Scott, where I talk about all things physical media. Okay guys, so yesterday I sat down all day and watched all three Blade films starring Wesley Snipes. Here's the thing. I grew up watching Wesley Snipes as Blade. He, to me, brought this character to life in live action, starting with the very first Blade. It's one of my favorite, say, action movies of all time, vampire movie of all time, or you can technically say Marvel movie of all time. It was one of my VHSs I used to watch the crap out of as a kid. And then going into Blade 2, I remember when me and my mother went to the movie theaters. It was a good sequel. Never really saw Blade Trinity. As time went on, I heard it was the weakest, and I heard that it went through production problems because Wesley Snipes was so difficult to work with, and they had to use whatever they had to make the film work. And I will get into a bit more about what I think about Blade Trinity in this video. But yes, we can all agree Blade and Blade 2 are some of the best vampire comic book Marvel movies, period. And there's only one Blade, and there's ever going to be one Blade, and that's Wesley Snipes. That line made it into Deadpool Wolverine. And without no further ado, shall we begin? Now, before we get into my ranking, just so you know, this is my opinion. So have you seen these Blade films? Let me know down below. How would you rank them from least to the best? And do you still wish to see Wesley Snipes again as Blade someday? Let me know everything down below. But coming in at number 3 is definitely Blade Trinity. Yes, I know. Went through a lot of production problems and stuff like that. Wesley Snipes was hard to work with, but the movie itself I'm fine. It was fine. It was fine. I don't dislike it like everybody else does. Everybody say it's bad and stuff like that. But the thing that carried it for me, that for the third final time, Wesley Snipes as Blade, and I really liked Whistler's daughter in this movie. Even surprisingly, this movie even stars WWE superstar Triple H, which is weird. He's in a vampire movie. And the action looked pretty cool. And Ryan Reynolds was even in this movie. It is still the weakest. It has okay action. Still, Wesley Snipes, he is my Blade. And I liked the daughter of Abraham Whistler. And it is still the weakest of the movie, but it's still okay for what it is. Number 2 is going to be Blade 2. Okay? Great sequel. Everybody returned. Almost everybody returned from the first one. Wesley Snipes, once again as Blade, probably more badass than ever. They brought back Abraham Whistler despite his suicide, his death in the first one. The vampires in this movie are more terrifying than what they were in the first one. And I like that Blade teams up with another group of vampires and to take down the whole villain. And I like that vampire's daughter in this movie. Like I was saying a bit earlier, we had Wesley Snipes, Abraham Whistler returned, except for Dr. Karen Jansen. She was never brought back. She was completely absent and never mentioned ever again. Like, I was wondering as a kid, where's if Dr. Karen Jansen? Was they going to bring her back or not? So, but it is what it is. Blade 2 is definitely a good follow-up to the first one, with Blade teaming up with vampires, more terrifying, bald-headed, more vampires immune to silver and most of their weakness, and really, really good. But number 1 is still, for me, the original Blade. Thank you to Wesley Snipes. He brought this character to life. If it wasn't for this movie, we probably wouldn't have Marvel movies at all. somewhat Marvel movies, and it has my favorite opening with the vampire nightclub, and Blade comes in and takes out all those vampires. It is still goosebumps to this day. Wesley Snipes is such a badass. He knew he has martial arts. He has weapons, and there was Deacon Frost as the villain, and he had Gwen and Dr. Karen Jensen and Abraham Whistler, his father figure. From all the way through this movie is awesome. Wesley Snipes is my Blade, and I heard they were going to do a Blade reboot. I can't remember who the actor is that they supposedly hired for the MCU to be as Blade, but that movie's going through production, probably like it's never even going to happen. But until then, Wesley Snipes is Blade, and he's ever going to be one Blade. So there we have it, guys. What did you think of my Blade ranking? Let me know down below. And how would you rank the Blade trilogy from least to the best? And do you want to see Wesley Snipes once again as Blade? Let me know everything down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't yet already, please subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace. And there's ever going to be one Blade.